Well, as you can see, I have my lei on, and we are talking to Eileen and Maudie from the Hula Club. Well, welcome, ladies. Don't you look lovely?
Good morning.
Thank you.
Nice to see you today, and I love the fact that you're wearing the traditional wear that, is it an everyday outfit, or is it something that you wear for performing?
We generally wear these for performances.
Okay, because they look just so pretty and comfortable. And
Yeah, they're very comfortable.
and that's good. We'd like to wear that all the time. So let's just talk about the Hula Club in general. Just start off. Tell me a little bit about the club. Now, what are your positions with the club and just sort of, about the club as a whole?
I am the president, and Maudie's the vice president of the Hula Club.
Right.
Fantastic.
And our Hula Club's been in existence for about 8 years. It was started by our former president, who's Jean Sheik, and she's from Hawaii, and she learned hula in Hawaii, so it was a great start.
Yeah, that is awesome. That is great. So how many members do you have?
We currently have about 30 members.
Okay, and growing, I'm sure.
And growing, yes.
And we're showing some performances here, and I love that. Where is this being done?
This performance was done at Clubhouse 2, and it was a couple of years back, pre-COVID. And when we do the Hihe, it's an all-day event.
Okay.
And so we have groups that come in from around Southern California.
Oh, okay, because I noticed that there were different types of outfits.
Yes.
Also, is that representative of the dance they're doing or the organization?
Well, it's the different halaus throughout the Southern California, because we have about 10 that are coming this year, I believe.
Oh, great.
And so there's one even coming from Central California, coming way down.
Nice.
But yeah, they have certain dances that they're going to be doing, which they've been practicing for a long time. They have certain garb or apparel that they wear, and adornments and everything. So it's quite colorful, quite beautiful, and very pertains to what they're trying to express with their dance.
Right. Now, of course, hula is the dance in which you are participating in, and you do have classes, and you also have a workshop, I believe, right?
Correct.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about those classes, how people can participate with that.
Well, we have a recreational class that we have over at Clubhouse 5 on Mondays between 1 and 2:30, and on Fridays between 10 and 11:30.
Okay.
And we also have a practice session on Saturday at Clubhouse 1.
Nice.
And the recreational classes are put on by the Laguna Woods Village, and we have an instructor there that goes through new dances and routines with us.
And now, is that an instructor from the club, or is it outside from an outside organization?
She volunteers for the
Okay.
village.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Is it hard to learn, or is it easy?
No, it's really easy, and you should come down and join us one day.
Oh, well, I think we just might. And like you guys had mentioned, you're wearing different types of outfits. So you guys have two types of hula. Tell me about the types.
Correct. We have hula kahiko. Maudie has a kahiko outfit on. Kahiko is the more traditional style of hula.
Okay.
And has its ancient roots, and it was created to honor the chiefs and Hawaiian goddesses and gods. It's often performed to an oli or chant and accompanied by percussion instruments. Whereas the modern hula, which is hula awana, combines traditional hula with Western influences, and then we have the guitar or the ukulele as accompaniment.
I didn't realize
And
that
then-
was it like is that considered a newer version
It's the
of
newer
hula?
form. Normally, hula awana is done to music,
Yeah.
whereas the hula kahiko is done to a chant.
Right. Well, I think I've seen both. Sometimes you have the men do the chants. It's like it seems more like a tribal chant, and they all get together and do the one thing. But like you said, you also have instruments from the previous type of hula, which the instruments you have right here.
These are ipus, and an ipu is a gourd that has been dried. And what we will do is, as you can see in the picture, we will take them down to the ocean and we wash them and we cleanse them. And generally they have a little top on, which we will saw off. And if you don't, you can use them as a rattle, or you can play them by drumming on them and thumping them.
Now, why do you bring them down to the ocean?
Because we clean them. We clean them and purify them in the water.
So the salt water is something you would rather have than just regular water.
Right.
Right, and then we use the sand to take off the debris because these gourds have been sitting in
Yeah,
the field, and then it takes about
It takes 6 months to a year
to
for
dry.
them to thoroughly dry out.
Wow.
But by that time, they have leaves and things stuck on them. So we
Sure.
take them, and you can see we're rubbing sand and ocean water on the gourds.
Where do you get the gourds from?
We have some ladies that have grown them in their yards, and we can also buy them from different gourd farms.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I love that. I mean, it's really interesting how you can take something that's from, nature and utilize it. And I think that they do that pretty well in some other things too that they use in Hula, right?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, you're having a festival, and it's the one that you already have mentioned. Tell me about what you're going to be doing all day.
Well, this one is our 6th year of the Hula, what we call Hie Nakapuna Festival, which means elegant Hula of the elders. And this was started out as an idea by our Kumu, which is the lineage we follow, is Kumu Kawai Kapio Kalani Hewitt.
Wow.
And he's in Hawaii. And by the way, he's a renowned composer of Hawaiian music, and he sings. And there's over 60 artists that have recorded his music. He was even nominated for a Grammy. So it's a really,
Wow.
he's a very distinguished person, and we're honored to have him. But this year he can't make it. This is the first year he can't make it. He's going to, his daughter is going to be emceeing our festival this year.
Oh, wonderful.
And, so it's going to be really exciting. We're going to have a bake sale and raffle and crafts and, of course, Hawaiian music. And we actually are going to have live Hawaiian music by a group called Mihana, which is Auntie Jerry and Auntie Carol. They're also well known within the Hawaiian community. And also, they've got recorded music as well. So it's going to be really nice.
That sounds like fun. And then, of course, you have your performances. Now, you said there's about 10 groups?
10 groups will be performing. We're going to have, 5 kahiko dances, the ancient tradition one, in the morning. And then in the early afternoon, we're going to have the awana. Okay. And then after the awana dances, the modern hula, about 2 o'clock, then we're going to, from about 2 to 3:30, we're going to have the live music and, out on the patio. And if anybody knows hula or wants to dance hula, they can get up and dance with the music with the rest of us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And then, like I had mentioned, you think it's easy, and therefore you can come to your opportunities that you said on Monday and Friday, and then you'll teach the hula to those who don't know how?
Correct. It takes a lot of dedication and practice.
Yeah.
It's something that takes time, but the instructor is very patient, and she'll go over all of the steps and help everybody start out. And then we go home and we practice like crazy.
Yeah, well, I had taken lessons some time ago, and I felt like the hands were easier to do than the feet, because your feet really, for those who might be starting out, they might not have that type of movement already, because it is kind of different.
Right, and you have to have some coordination between the hands and the feet, and sometimes you just have to practice over and over and over again.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. Not easy in terms of getting your feet going. However, some of the basic steps are fairly easy to learn, like you said, with a little practice.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite dance?
Right now we've learned a new dance called Pualelia, which is very soft and subtle song, and it's very lovely, and it just makes you feel good.
And how about you?
Probably we've got, I like a little bit more lively songs, my favorite would be Kaneohe, which is about when, was it Oahu? When Oahu got electricity and telephone lines and stuff.
I kind of like Pineapple Princess.
Oh yeah,
that one's a fun one. All right, well, I love it. Let's go ahead and show everybody the Hula Festival information again. And that will be free admission, which is really nice. Saturday, August 27th from 10 a.m. to 3:30. That's at Clubhouse 1. And of course, if somebody wants more information, they can always call 909-576-2092. Well, thank you, ladies. I love it. You guys look beautiful, and thank you for the lei today, and also my little flower. I appreciate it. We just put that right in my hair. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. And if you want more information about the information we have already told you about, or the festival, or the classes on Monday and Friday, you can call the number on your screen for the Hula Club. We'll be right back.